Protests over current government policies have been ongoing across the country today. From the No Kings protests to those fueled against ICE raids, nearly every large city, including Sioux City, had a gathering of people engaged in those protests. KTIV's Nathan Price takes us to the one here locally.
This power grab has got to go, hey ho, hey ho. This power grab has got to go, hey ho.
Protesters gathered at 1700 Dakota Avenue in South Sioux City, preparing to take part in the United We Stand rally march organized by Sweetgrass Uprising and Siouxland's Good Troublemakers. Over 100 people showed up with flags and signs calling for solidarity and change.
Look at all the different kinds of people we have here, just different walks of life, different races, different everything, and they're all here for one common purpose, and that's to show our government that we're not really happy with what's happening right now.
One of the organizers spoke to us about why she wanted to help put on this protest.
I wanted to bring all people together, and the more, every day it always seemed like it was another issue coming out, so I opened it up to all issues. On our protest flyers it says no violence. You know, we're going to be in prayer as we're doing this, so it's starting off in a good way.
After starting the march, the protesters made a stop on the Veterans Bridge before continuing to the Anderson Dance Pavilion. At each stop, protesters had a moment of prayer before moving to their next location.
The protest ended here at the Sioux City Public Museum, where protesters read the United States Constitution as well as broken Native American treaties.
Organizers said they gave out over 200 copies of the Constitution to those at the march as a way to inform people of the rights they have. In Sioux City, Nathan Price, KTIV.